thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. The Hurricanes offense is up first today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy is in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
The freshman brings him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Canes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the first possession. We'll call for the fair catch here. So the Gators offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
He takes it at the 40. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. The Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The defense scoops it up. Touchdown, Florida. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble. Shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. The Hurricanes will line up here on first down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Touchdown, Miami. They draw first blood in this national title game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He gets loose.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on first and 10.
They're going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Field it at the 25. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. Finding some room with the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Catch made by the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. The Gators will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bring to pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Gators, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution to come up with 6.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Timeout call by the offense after the play. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And this time it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Ball handed off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Canes! His passing game is still on fire. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync. putting together a heck of a drive.
Miami 21, Florida 7.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's a quick grab.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Gators will line up to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he fields it at the 15. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. The pocket breaking down. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
There's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
A tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running with this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense getting set. It's second down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
He keeps it on the design run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down, looking for his big tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. 1st down. They're going to throw the football. And makes the grab. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Canes will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. QB keeper all the way. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the fake spike. Looking to throw it now. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Hey, how about that, Chris? You don't see the fake spike very often. I think here they're just trying to surprise the defense before the clock runs out, just not able to come up with the connection. That would have been a big play.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And it's a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Blitz and a quick sack.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. It could go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
And the quarterback keeps it here. It's a strong stiff arm.
Defense is spread all over the field. Do a pretty good job here keeping him out of the end zone, but he gets enough for the first down.
He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And there's the handoff. And the Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Caught behind the line. It's Finley. Breaking free at midfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Looking to throw it on first down. Snags a quick throw. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gabe moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Canes. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Looking for a man. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Catch made on the left side. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The tight end has got it. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. The Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into cover.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, that's what I love about about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gives it to the back. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. He's got it right near the end zone. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Miami, 56. Florida, 28.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Gators offense retakes the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some 4th quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, they'll try and run for it. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on 4th down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Canes.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
63, Florida, 28.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Gators will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He goes out of bounds with no time left, and we have a national champion. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Miami Hurricanes.